Yeah,
So
Peter wants to say anything.
Let's start with who you are and what you do here.
Right, okay. Right, my name's Estelle Bryers and I work at Mayeska College. I've been working here for 11 years and at the moment I'm teaching a course about conservation for MPTC, and that involves lots of learning about nature and the way that plants and animals interact with each other. And what happened was we were going out into the natural environment. We've got a fantastic facility here, lots of woods, we've got ponds, we've got lots of examples of different habitats, lots of wild creatures visiting us. And the idea of doing surveys about that was, it seemed a very, very good idea, suited everybody's needs. One of the things that the students have to do as part of the conservation is they have to identify trees. So a very good way of teaching people to recognise one type of tree is to go looking for it. So if we're looking, for example, for sycamore leaves, we go around, by the end of the day we get very, very good at finding sycamore trees. If a person can't talk, we came up with that for sycamore. Which was a way of communicating with people who can't do that. And then we brought in the counting and the measuring, in that we were measuring how wide the leaves were. So that's measuring and counting and bringing the skills into that. So we managed to put it right into the everyday activities that we were doing, the teaching and learning.
We had our own trees and then we could count our own tar spots and measure our own leaves, what we found. But we did find other leaves as well, what weren't sycamore leaves.
What is that?
That's the woodline. I found another one.
People who are on autistic spectrum are very engaged by animals and birds and plants and are really engaged by that. And it's a way to find a bridge of communication. We do use the surveys. We divvy up the jobs. We're very much a team and we work as a team. I'm nominally in control, but what we do is if somebody is sighted, then they might be doing the tape measuring. If somebody can record in whichever way, they can record in whichever way. They might be in charge of the tape recorder and record the voices. And that's a way of getting around not being sighted. If somebody is in a wheelchair or very poor on their feet and they can't do the climbing down, well, they can hold the survey equipment while somebody else shouts it up to them, or they can hold the video camera and do the filming.
What did you like that you found today? Did you like using the lenses? Gone quiet.
Okay. This is Julie Clark, and Julie Clark brings me things that she thinks I'm going to be interested in, and one day something came to her attention.
Yes, I was sent the pack, mainly because I am the secretary for a naturalist society, and I was very impressed with the whole ethos of it and the quality of the pack, and brought it into Estelle and she just ran with it.
And we do like very much the idea, once I explain that to people, that this is helping science, this is global, this is going to be like when you get like a graph or a map or something on Springwatch and they're saying, oh, the butterflies are a month early or whatever it is. And maybe we recorded that, maybe we wrote down the dates that we saw something happen, or we're part of a survey about tar spots, and then that comes up somewhere. That's amazing, because then I come back and go, look guys, this is in this really important thing that happened, and these scientists are just there waiting for us to write us a, you know, like we got the mud out of the pond, and they're waiting for that mud to arrive so they can get their test tubes out and survey it. And when people have things like autistic spectrum and stuff like that, a lot of the time you're being helped and society's helping you. It's a wonderful thing to be able to give things to society, to be part of a big thing that's like that, and to be proud of that, to have a thing to be really proud of, and to join into something major. It's rather wonderful, actually.
This is the fly that's been
Fly that
attached
attached
to
to
David.
David. Yeah, attached to David.
We had a young gentleman who he was quite vulnerable medically, and he could only go out on nice days really, and so Jonathan would bring in lots and lots of samples, and because he was completely blind from birth, he was extremely tactile, so he really did enjoy, and he was learning to identify things by touching and smelling and feeling, and we did that by filming, and Jonathan got quite excited with that, so he'd deliberately bring lots of extra things in for him.